jumping into the S&P right here. Green Day. Again, St. Patty's Day. We finally got the rally. If you're in my group, I told everybody this. When I buy puts, flat out, the thing's going to rally. And I want a tip. That's it. I took one for the team. I bought puts. They are down. Now, the reason why I did buy puts was because I'm going to hold it over the weekend. It's something I did on Friday. I'm going to hold it over the weekend. I'm not doing that with an ES contract. That's $50 a point, and we're just shy of 6,000. Right, $50 a dollar. Points just kind of sound more sophisticated, so a lot of people talk like that. Anyway, it's a dollar. So just for that movement, that volatility, I went risking capital. I'm going to buy SPY puts. We're going to rock those things to the end, because if we did get the rally, I'm not going to panic and sell them. There's no situation where I'm just going to, well, I might as well sell it, because we do have some volatility this week on Wednesday, and we could just as easily just send this thing south quick. Right now, it kind of looks like we're finally getting the relief rally that I was talking about last week. So keeping an eye on that. I don't know. We'll see. For now, let's take this one zone at a time. Let's see if we can even get above that. Now the S&P, putting at that next zone, put around the 572 2-ish mark. So we'll see if we can get that. The expected move was to 577 this week. First and foremost, it just needs to be green followed by another green. In the grand scheme, big picture, anyway, that's still very much a trend down. You see what I'm seeing? That is nothing for a reversal. If you're worried about catching the absolute bottom, there will be signs. Okay, you can front run the risk. You can buy any one of these. You could just wait for a higher low. It'll happen. Okay. As far as the NASDAQ goes, played the back and forth game. We kind of just hung out. As soon as we got above that zone, we did test it and then just sent it just kind of zone to zone today. I know chips did well, so I am going to go over those. But right now, we hit that zone, found some sellers. Wouldn't surprise me if we kind of hit it and held out here. And I don't know if that would be a bullish sign. Not just blasting through this. We found some sellers. Here they are. Sold off, right? That's what caused that wick. That's what caused that rejection. Now, jumping into it again and just not plowing through it, that tells me the bulls just don't really have what it takes. So we start stalling out. I'm going to worry if just market fears take over and we start to turn this ship back around. So looking at the Qs, still plenty of room. I mean, all we did was go up just a little bit today. Nothing too wild. Grandpa Dow, the other hand, we went zone to zone right through there. So we had a little Ukraine zone action. Looks like they pulled through because we went just yellow zone to yellow zone. Not even really that much of a pullback. Just found some type 1 sellers. This one, out of all of them, at least kind of looks the strongest, but very much, you've heard me say this a lot, it's a zone until not. That is still very much a trend down. And guys, if you're buying, if you follow me, let's say you're just whatever, you don't even know what you're doing, but you start buying every time it comes into the bottom of one of these yellow zones, I can assure you won't be here next year. That's just kind of how things are going to work out. Let's jump into the chips, because the chips had a day.